Hello, everyone, and welcome to this special edition program with Mayor Jeff Wagner in Pasadena, Texas. I'm Andrea Gomez, and I already have my mask with the Jeff Wagner logo. I have my cozy or apple juice. No, I don't think so. I'm gonna use it for beer. Yeah, I don't like the apple juice. Maybe for babies, but I don't have babies anymore. Mayor, how are you?
I am doing well. And I'm going to say, please, anyone who would like to help us, please come down to our campaign headquarters, 4018 Fairmont Parkway. Come in, get your signs, your koozie, your mask, and just come visit with us. We love to visit with you. If you have concern, we'll listen to it, see if we can't come to a solution for you.
Yeah, put your jar sign here. We have it ready for you. Put your jar sign. I already put mine in
Yes, yes.
Houston. And people say, like, really? I mean, you can vote in Pasadena and stuff. Like, no, but I support it with my heart.
Exactly.
So that's good.
And I
Okay,
thank you
so
for it.
if the producer can take this from us, that way we can start our show. Estoy hoy con el alcalde de Pasadena porque estamos hablando de las elecciones aquí en Pasadena para la alcaldía de Pasadena, que son el próximo 1 de mayo, y las votaciones anticipadas son abril 19 hasta abril 27. Muy importante participar. Y ya tenemos aquí pues todas las cosas, todos los souvenirs listos en el headquarter, en la campaña del alcalde de Pasadena. Yo ya tengo mi máscara. ¿Y por qué estoy sacando la máscara? Bueno, porque el tema del día de hoy es COVID-19, uno de los retos más grandes a nivel mundial para todos los gobiernos y pues obviamente también para Pasadena. Ya tengo aquí también esto para poner mi cerveza. Esto, aquí ahorita puse un juguito de manzana, pero yo no tomo jugo de manzana. Mis hijos cuando estaban chiquitos, pero ya no tengo niños chiquitos. Me gusta la cerveza y bien fría. Y pues qué mejor que mantenerla bien fría con el logo de Jeff Wagner.
I agree
Wow.
with it. Yes.
No, I think any beer company is gonna hire me now,
I think so.
right?
I would.
Well, Mayor, how are you?
I am well.
COVID-19. I was talking about COVID-19. Our first show, it was talking about one of the biggest challenges you faced when you became the mayor of Pasadena, and it was Harvey. But then that was not enough,
No.
as it was not enough for years for you, and that's why you're looking for the re-election. It was not enough in the world with challenges for everybody, and then COVID-19 last year in 2020, and I was remember that we were doing the census campaign in English and Spanish, and we have to stop and start doing the COVID-19 campaign to inform our community in English and Spanish, and that's what we're doing today. We're doing a program, a special program in English and Spanish, because we know that 70% of the population here in Pasadena is from Latinoamérica y hablan español. Y
Yes.
por eso queremos enviar todo el mensaje y toda la información en inglés y en español. So COVID-19, wow,
Wild's right.
it was like it was something that nobody expected.
Right.
And how you guys handle this in Pasadena?
Well, I remember when it first hit. Of course, it was like February when everybody was talking about it.
Mhm.
By March, we knew it was really serious. So we had to make a decision what we're going to do about this virus. So we immediately shut down all our senior centers. Now, when we did that, no one else around the county has done that yet. But I just felt with the data they had, of course, we didn't think it was going to last. We're thinking we're going to close this down for 2 weeks max. Everybody thought that.
Yeah.
But we closed down our senior center. Of course, our libraries were the following week. We closed those too because the data showed us the seniors was the ones really being affected by this, and it could be uh, very serious for them. So I immediately says I got the team together and says we need to close down our senior center. I really felt when we did that was good. Our seniors weren't going to be mad at me. It was just the opposite. They have thanked me. Now they do miss going to the senior center, and I miss going there with them.
Mhm.
But besides us missing each other, it's the right decision. I'm so proud that we took that position.
And when you say, when we realized it was serious, when I realized that it was serious, when they shut down the rodeo.
And that was exactly right. When
Yeah,
that happened, we knew how serious this was.
yeah,
And besides the senior center and our libraries, we had to look at some other things that closed, all because the rodeo shut down. You're
yeah.
exactly right.
I was watching the news. I was doing one of my Facebook lives with somebody, and we hear they shut down the rodeo. I was like, okay, wait, this is serious. Never in history they shut down the rodeo. And exactly what you say, we thought it was gonna be 2 weeks,
Maybe.
maybe a month. And you guys also have a lot of events here in Pasadena, the Strawberry Festival, a
Yes.
lot of events you guys had to cancel, and that impact the economy.
Yes, it did.
It was crazy. The economy, people, they put us in lockdown, so we were at home, and people don't know what to do, and nobody knew what to do.
No, no one.
Nobody knew what to do. So imagine if we don't know what to do at home. I don't imagine how the government, like you in the mayor in the mayor office, you guys were like, okay, now what to do, because you have to talk to the Harris County,
Yes.
and you have to talk to the governor in Texas, and you have to listen also to the federal government. So it is not only dealing with your city. It's like, okay, what Harris County is going to tell us, because also the test comes from Harris County,
Yes.
and people. I know that people were like blaming the cities, not only Pasadena,
Right.
Houston, and local governments, like they're all providing. They don't know it comes from the county,
Exactly
but
right.
you guys were trying to organize as much and as good as you could.
Yeah. All information we got, you said it so well, was from the county, state, and the government. And always our job was to pass that to all our citizens. And we
Mhm.
did that very well on social media. But then again, when the vaccines were coming out, they were blaming the city of Pasadena for not giving them out. Well, if we could, we would.
Yeah.
We can't. Uh, this our city, we don't just do that. It's the county. It's a county show. So we put together a task force to make sure Harris County's information was accurate, and that's what we put out. And anytime there's any testing that was going on throughout our city, we'd immediately post it. And people always wonder why things wasn't posted, especially with the vaccine and stuff, because of this. At first, when Harris County said they was coming to Pasadena to do a vaccine give out, well, they had canceled it the day before because the vaccine wouldn't show up. So we really had to wait on our social media to make sure they got there first. And of course, people was blaming us. Well, we don't give out information unless it's facts.
Yeah.
And we knew for a fact when anything was going to be set up with the vaccine, that's when we'd post it. And we've hosted several vaccine give outs here in Pasadena
Yeah, it
through
was
the
a pre-vaccination,
yes,
and you guys organized very well that, and you guys not only organized that, but you guys were providing information. And I remember, Mayor, that you guys called me because you wanted to give this information in Spanish.
yes, we
You
did.
were worried about our Latino community, the ones that doesn't speak English. I have a mom and I have a dad. My dad speaks English. My mom doesn't speak English. So she relied everything on the Spanish media, on the Spanish social media
Right.
videos. And that was so important for the city of Pasadena to care enough to give the information in Spanish. And I was like more than happy to come. And I was with Laura Mireles working on the videos, and we were going on sites and telling people not only the information about the sites for the test, but we were also given information about how to protect themselves. What was the hours for the
Yes.
parties? What was the hours that the city of Pasadena it was going to serve the community, because everything shut down.
Right.
And some things you guys need to work online, and you were like with people all the time working in city hall. at getting phone calls from people and giving away all the information that it needed, and that was very important. And it was given in English and Spanish, because we know that 70% of the population here in
That's right.
Pasadena is Latino Americana. They are from every country, Mexico, Central American, South American.
Yes.
And it was very important. Many of the Latin American people, they speak English, but many don't. And I was telling you before we came on the air, Mayor, that I came to this country without speaking a word in English.
Hmm.
I learned by myself. And so that's why, even though that I speak English now, whatever English I speak, I know you understand me, and that's important. But I appreciate when a government or when an entity or an organization make an effort to communicate in Spanish to the community, because the reality is that we're here, and the reality is English, of course, is the language of this country,
Sure.
but it's so many people that don't speak
That's right.
English, and they live here, so we need to get the message in that language.
It's very important for me as mayor to open my arms for all our citizens. And I think we have. And I know we have.
No, definitely.
Yeah, I know we have.
Y lo que yo estaba hablando con el alcalde de Pasadena es el esfuerzo tan grande que no solamente cuando comenzamos el año pasado a trabajar en la campaña del censo para que todo Pasadena se hiciera contar, pero cuando llegó COVID-19, que fue en marzo, y nos dimos cuenta, y estábamos hablando precisamente, cuando ustedes se dieron cuenta que COVID-19 era serio. En mi caso, yo me di cuenta cuando cerraron el rodeo de Houston. Y me imagino que ustedes tienen anécdotas similares, el rodeo o algún evento. Nos mandaron a la casa a encerrarnos, no sabíamos qué hacer, no sabíamos qué esperar, las expectativas eran grandes, habían más preguntas que respuestas, y obviamente para el gobierno era lo mismo, y que los gobiernos locales tenían que depender en los gobiernos del condado, en este caso el condado Harris, y luego el gobierno del estado, en este caso el estado de Texas, pero también en el gobierno federal. Y todo el mundo estaba confundido, todo el mundo no tenía la información completa, pero ahí es donde viene la importancia del liderazgo, que un líder como el alcalde de Pasadena, Jeff Wagner, tomara, y decimos, como decimos en español, el toro por los cuernos, y dijera, ¿sabes qué? Aquí manos a la obra, y no vamos a esperar solamente a que los gobiernos estatales o del condado o del estado nos digan qué hacer. Internamente tenemos que organizarnos y tenemos que tener todo listo para cuando lleguen los tests. Ha pasado ya un año y ahora ya no solamente son los tests para COVID-19, ahora son las vacunas. It's been a year after that. And it was dealing before with the test. Now you guys are dealing with the vaccination.
Yes. Again, same information. Harris County, they want to give out what they can give out. When their supply don't come in, they can't supply it. So things are being canceled. Things are being happening. It's just a big mess. But Harris County is doing the best they can, and so we're getting information when we get it and making sure it's accurate. We'll put it out and we'll host any vaccine give out here in Pasadena.
Mayor, as Hurricane Harvey changed our life and changed the way that we do things, definitely COVID-19,
Oh yes.
it totally changed everything, and it changed the game in every aspect. So tell me, what city of Pasadena and you as a mayor learned through COVID-19, and what is going to be the plan for the next 4 years when you get reelected?
Well, what we learned is this. Number one is when everything was shut down, it was our job to do what we could do to make sure our small businesses and also big businesses here stayed in business. So we put out a message immediately to shop local. Get out, get your food, and get back to your house to eat it. And our citizens listened. Our restaurants did very well during COVID, especially the year, because we pushed the message and the people really listened to shop local. Very, very impressed with that. Yeah, it did hurt our overall tax sales, but the point of it is our local stores and our local restaurants did very well during COVID because our people really cared to shop local. And what we learned by that is this: keep pushing local,
Mm-hmm.
keep pushing our restaurants, our stores, no matter if it's a pandemic or not. And we will, and we have, and it's really worked out. I'm very very excited about our citizens here in this city shopping local.
And you touch a very important topic. Not only shop local, not only support local business, but you did something very important in the last 35 years, in history of the last 35 years, and is reduce the taxes.
Yes, we did.
Tell us about that.
Very proud of that. Our last budget year, we now remember when we did this, we knew that the pandemic was around and stuff, but we knew that our budget was so solid we could do this for our citizens. We had to show our citizens that we care for them during this pandemic. So what we did, we lowered our taxes. You said it, lower in 35 years, 35 years, historic. But as we lowered our taxes, you got to remember this: we have 1,200 city employees. Nobody was laid off. Matter of fact, everyone got a 3% cost of living adjustment, which is amazing. Our city services never stopped during this pandemic. Matter of fact, the only time they really stopped during the pandemic was during the big freeze, and that had nothing to do with us. It had to do with the freeze.
Yeah, I know.
But our city,
that was recently.
Yes, but our city services are superior here. Our garbage pickup, our police and fire, our water. I'm very proud of the system that we have and how we run this system. So our budget's solid. We lowered taxes, and we still get superior services. That says a lot about administration. I'm very proud of our administration for that.
Definitivamente, el alcalde de Pasadena, Jeff Wagner, no solamente logró reducir los impuestos, pero además los ha mantenido más bajos en la historia de la ciudad de Pasadena en los últimos 35 años. Ha apoyado los pequeños negocios, inclusive durante COVID-19, durante la pandemia, que miles de personas se quedaron sin trabajo, que miles de personas se vieron impactadas económicamente. La ciudad de Pasadena jamás despidió a nadie, jamás le dijo a nadie, váyanse para la casa porque no tenemos con qué pagarles. No, siguió trabajando. Los servicios públicos jamás se detuvieron y eso es importante y eso es lo que hace la administración del alcalde Jeff Wagner. 4 años en la administración de la alcaldía. 2 años antes de la alcaldía, él era concejal de la ciudad de Pasadena. Antes de eso, era oficial de la policía de Houston, pero viviendo aquí en la ciudad de Pasadena, siempre sirviendo a la comunidad desde que tiene 19 años. Y es por eso que él está pidiendo su apoyo y su voto las próximas elecciones del 1 de mayo. La votación anticipada comienza abril 19 hasta abril 27. Muy importante participar. Usted no tiene que ir a votar el día de las elecciones, que es mayo 1. Vaya a votar antes, ejerza su voto, apoye, porque sabe que los líderes locales son los que impactan nuestra vida, nuestra familia y nuestra comunidad todos los días. Siempre nos emocionamos con las elecciones presidenciales, pero ¿saben qué? El alcalde de Pasadena es el que decide cuáles son los impuestos que vamos a pagar, cuál es la infraestructura, cuáles son las calles donde usted está manejando, las escuelas, el dinero de las escuelas a las que usted está mandando a sus hijos. Por eso los gobiernos locales son tan importantes y por eso es que es importante que salgamos a votar este próximo 1 de mayo. I was saying the importance of go and vote because 4 years is not enough to finish all the work that Pasadena needs to have a better and quality life for all the community.
Absolutely. Please vote early or vote on May 1st, but please vote.
And come and pick up your
That's true too.
And your mask. So I'm gonna leave you guys with the video. I love that video. You're talking with your wife and you're talking about your life and you're talking about your passion and your love for the city of Pasadena. And see you in the next show.
Thank you.
Chao, chao. Nos vemos pronto.
I'm Jeff Wagner. For the last 4 years, it's been my honor to serve as mayor of Pasadena. We've shared some pretty tough times. Hurricane Harvey, COVID-19, the big freeze, challenges that we got through together. I am running for re-election because I am proud of what we've done, but we have so much more to do. I know what it takes to get through tough times because I've been there.
In 1999, Jeff was a Houston police officer and he was involved in a terrible accident. A car swerved into his police bike on the freeway.
For a few months, I was in the hospital.
They first told us that he may not survive, and then they said he may be paralyzed and never walk again.
I'm so thankful for all the doctors, nurses, and physical therapists who helped me recover. And Jenny and our daughters were with me every step of the way.
Jeff knows what recovery means.
And as mayor, I want to help all families recover. When Hurricane Harvey hit, I helped lead over 1,000 emergency rescues throughout our community, and we helped all the families in need.
There were many days that Jeff slept in the office so that he could be there 24/7 for our community.
In the weeks after, we worked to secure FEMA funding to help rebuild Pasadena. We didn't want to just mitigate floods. We wanted to rebuild long neglected streets to prevent flooding and make them safer for seniors, children, and families. And just as we were rebuilding, we got hit with another disaster, COVID-19. We've been focused on getting economic aid to hard-hit small businesses and families, continuing to make infrastructure improvements for safer streets, and keeping close watch on our budget so we can invest without raising taxes.
Jeff loves serving and being part of the community.
I want to continue our progress, continue to rebuild, continue to recover, continuing together.